The General Prosecutor of Ukraine heads the system of official prosecution in courts known as the Office of the Prosecutor General of Ukraine. The term of authority of the prosecutor is 5 years. He is appointed and dismissed by the President with parliamentary consent. Parliament can force the Prosecutor General to resign after a vote of no confidence, with the required number of votes. The current Prosecutor General is Yuri Lutsenko. There are 7 more additional deputies to the General Prosecutor. Definition: the Office of the Prosecutor General is entrusted with prosecution in court on behalf of the state, representation of the interests of a citizen or of the state in court in cases determined by law, supervision of the observance of laws by bodies that conduct detective and search activity, inquiry and pre-trial investigation, supervision of the observance of laws in the execution of judicial decisions in criminal cases, and also in the application of other measures of coercion related to the restraint of personal liberty of citizens. The Prosecutor General is appointed to office by the President of Ukraine with the consent of the Verkhovna Rada. The prosecutor is dismissed from office by the President. The Verkhovna Rada may express no confidence in the prosecutor, which will result, after a required number of votes is achieved, in the resignation from office. Duties and powers. Both in theory and in practice, the Prosecutor General and their office wield considerable power. For instance, only the Prosecutor General and the Chairman of the Supreme Court of Ukraine may file a request to the Verkhovna Rada to withhold the immunity of deputies from detainment or arrest. On an annual basis, the General Prosecutor has to report to the Verkhovna Rada about the legal situation in the country. The General Prosecutor creates a collegiate council consisting out of the General Prosecutor, the First and other deputies, the Prosecutor of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea, and other leaders of prosecution agencies. The Independent Agency General Inspectorate oversees the legality of actions undertaken by prosecutors and investigators of the whole prosecution system. Supporting agencies. National Academy of Prosecution of Ukraine. List of General Prosecutors of Soviet Ukraine. In the early years of the Ukrainian SSR, the Office of Prosecutor General was merged with the Minister of Justice until spring 1936. List of Prosecutor of Soviet Ukraine. From 1937 to 1991, the Republican Prosecution Office of Ukraine was subordinated to the Prosecutor General of the Soviet Union. Until 1937, the General Prosecutor of Ukraine was appointed by the higher bodies of state power of Ukraine. List of General Prosecutors. This list shows prosecutors of independent Ukraine. In the absence of the General Prosecutor, the office is headed by the First Deputy as the Acting General Prosecutor. Legend: Acting Parliamentary Commissioner. Notes: Magnitsky served as Acting Prosecutor by being appointed by the Acting President of Ukraine. Magnitsky is also the only head of the office in the post-Soviet Ukraine who served as a parliamentary commissioner. Shokin was set to be formally dismissed since February 16, 2016 after submitting a letter of resignation and taking a vacation. On March 16, Shokin returned to his duties as if he never submitted any letters of resignation. He was formally dismissed in a parliamentary vote on the 29th of March 2016. Yuri Severuk served as acting prosecutor, being the first deputy general prosecutor until the official appointment of a new general prosecutor. Ranks.